Alrighty, would you like to see some really crooked dealing here? Some really crooked false dealing? Well, you came to the right place, okay? For this little demonstration, I need 12 cards. I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 cards. That's all we're going to use. Obviously, I have the 4 queens. They make a very good poker hand, I think you'd agree. The 4 tens, also a good poker hand, but best of all, the 4 aces, okay? Now we're going to start out with the 4 aces, all right? You can keep an eye on them if you'd like. We've got the ace of diamonds, ace of hearts, ace of clubs, and the ace of spades. All 4 of these aces, I'm simply going to cut them into the center of the pack, okay? And I'm going to go to great lengths here. I don't want you to think I'm doing any magic guy stuff. The aces are truly on the bottom of the deck. Simply going to cut them right into the center of the deck. You can see that. They're going into the center. No possible chance of them being on the bottom or anywhere near the top, for that matter. I can't get at those aces even if I wanted to. Alrighty. Just remember the aces are in the middle. Now, we'll continue on. This will all make sense in a moment. We'll start with the tens next. The 4 tens, they're going to go on top of the pack, all right? And as I said, this will make sense in a moment. And the 4 queens, of course, you guessed it, we're going to place those on the bottom of the deck, okay? Why are we doing this? So we can demonstrate a really crazy crooked dealing scenario here. What I'm going to do is deal 5 hands of poker, regulation poker, dealing clockwise around the table. In the course of doing that, I've got the 4 tens on top. I'm going to deal the tens to the first player. What you think about it, in a 5-handed game, that's pretty hard to do, especially since the tens are on top. The queens I'm going to deal to the third player off the bottom. That's not too tough because I just got to be able to deal a bottom deal. But the really fun part is the 4 aces I'm going to deal out of the center to myself, okay? Does this sound like that's something that's even possible? Well, I claim that it is. Let's see if we can do it. As I said, tens to the first player, and bottom dealing, we get our queens to the third player, and the ace right out of the center to me. That looked just like it came off the top, didn't it? All right, again, tens to the first player, the queens to the third player, another ace right out of the center, right to me. But it looks like it came off the top. That's my favorite part. Okay, again, we've got the tens and the queens. And you guessed it, that third ace, I'll do it even slower. The third ace right out of the center. Man, it looks like it came off the top. I'm getting a big head here. Okay, finally we've got, we want to finish off. We've got the tens for the first player and the queens for the third. And you guessed it, I'm going to get the I'm going to do this as slow as I can. It looked like it's coming off the top, but as you know, it isn't. But that last final ace, it'll look just like it came off the top, and you got to admit, this really does look like it dealt right off the top. And of course, I've got the 4 aces. And that's the name of that tune. A very strong demonstration. So strong, you're going to definitely have to show them all the cards, because they're going to suspect that you are using duplicate cards, extra tens or queens or something, or trick cards or something. So you let them have access to the deck, and that's it. So it's a really simplified version of the ultimate false deal. I'm still trying to simplify it even more because I think it's worth it. But yeah, this is much easier, and I think this is strong, if not stronger, because I think the ace is going to the table on the supposed center deal. Very strong. True, you got a Brownie addition in there, but the whole point was to make it simple, right? So we can live with that. All right, that's it.